You ready?
Wait, let me see the order of the last case because we did not get to see that before.
Huh? Oh, right.
The of the episode 3.
That.
Aww.
It's Maya.
Can't believe they had the budget to make a new
A new
sprite for
outfit
Maya.
for her. Bro, and for Mia. She was in for like 1 second. And she got a whole
Bro.
outfit.
I like that it looks like Maya has like claw marks on her bangs.
I've always found her bangs to be so stupid looking.
Would you
Like
rather
especially
be
when you go from Maya to like Emma and you see how neat and perfect her bangs are, and then you go back to mine, you're like, what? They didn't even draw her bangs.
Bro, leave her alone.
I'm sorry, I love my girls so much, however. Who styled her hair?
Herself, probably. All right, let's game her up. Do you want to play or?
You play.
Okay.
God.
The girl, let her go. What the?
Shut up. Come closer, and I kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance.
Bro. Phoenix!
He was just watching a movie. Oh, never mind.
Read quickly.
Right into the. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Terry Paulus, kidnapping, murder, death penalty.
God.
At escaping, Paulus met with and then murdered Surgeon Valerie Hawthorne. Recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. God damn, girl! That was a whole year before Mia and I ever met. So that's why she took a break.
That sounded like quite an intense game.
We're playing as Mia!
I love her so much.
Ugh, I'm so nervous.
Wow, okay.
You read her lines, I think. Is that not how I do it? How we did it?
Is that how we did it? I can't remember.
I mean, if you want to do Mia, I mean, go right ahead, bro.
I do her, yeah, that's fine.
Do all the Mia.
Duel. I will say, there's gonna be a lot of me talking in this one, so I don't mind divvying up a bit.
Okay, I'll read her thoughts then.
There should be a bit of a split, but there might be some. I guess we'll see. We'll see.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, across the bridge. Because there's bridge.
A person died, Coco.
The death penalty.
For now, take over Mia, and if you get too much, I'll step in.
Okay. Ugh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna die. I never should have accepted this case. It's so weird not going high pitched. Oh my god. Eek! Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia.
I guess that's me. I didn't do nothing. I swear, I didn't kill nobody.
Terry Falls. My first client.
I just got a bit punny.
Terry Falls. Terry Falls.
I didn't tell you.
What? Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So why did you escape anyway?
Oh, whoa! Oh,
Ah,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was me. Whoops.
Bro, imagine if Phoenix got a client like him.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere.
But Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago.
Oh, sorry. I told a little lie.
Oh boy.
And anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody.
Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? I'm really, really sorry.
They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was strict, I tell you.
5 years ago.
That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear, I didn't kill her. I could never do that.
2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him.
You could tell she's dead because she looks generic.
The police believe that Terry Falls did it.
Valerie Hall. I feel like I know the name Hawthorne. Am I crazy?
Police officer and the victim. He witnessed in the case against Falls 5 years ago.
Haven't I seen the name Hawthorne in this game before? I don't remember. I don't remember. Save the footage. Okay.
After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman?
Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped.
Oh, that much is true. He did meet the victim.
But I didn't kill her! She was alive when I left! She was alive! It's true!
I can trust him, right? I mean, I should.
Heh! Oh!
Oh!
Is that him?
Is it?
It's the same clothes! Same hair, but not white though, but same hair.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna do the same voice then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to figure out the truth by just staring at the guy.
Why are you here?
Came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big, scary lion's den. Oh, he even has the same facial expression, yeah. I thought maybe you like someone to play with.
Where is Mr. Grossberg?
Ha! That old man is probably still in bed. But he's clutching an empty bottle and not mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? Armando. After all, it's me, Diego Armando.
I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me.
No. You got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest.
Oh my god.
After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case.
Yeah, for real.
Imagine an escaped death row convict for a first client.
Yeah, thanks. Sure wish I could get out of it, though. Why did you pick it?
Ha! Relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. It's gonna be Edgeworth, isn't it?
Really?
However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned a reputation as a genius since beginning his law career.
It's Winston Payne. Genius.
Well, it's about time to head in, kitten.
Please.
Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time.
Oh my god. Solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me.
Aww.
When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple, childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth.
Is that why he hates Phoenix? Because he let Mia die, technically?
Bruh.
Well, it is Edgeworth.
Edgeworth! Baby Edgeworth!
Court is now in session! Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls!
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Baby!
This is why I was like, this might be a me heavy one. Because we've got Mia and Edgeworth.
Is it a flashback case the whole way through?
Well, maybe.
Bruh.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Oh, he has to be extra smarmy because he's baby Edgeworth. He hasn't been humbled.
I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers.
Yeah, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
He didn't do the bow.
He doesn't respect anyone.
So you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? Hey, say, you joined the prosecutor office at quite an early age. That voice already killing me.
At 20, Your Honor. Baby, I can't.
God damn the jawline on this man.
Bruh. That's not twink.
I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh?
Come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. Oh my god.
Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct?
Precisely.
But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered.
So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death.
Motherfucker already has coffee, too.
I know. Where are you getting this from?
You got it, kitten.
Oh my god. Stop!
Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old.
A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. I'm changing his voice, fuck it.
Yeah, please.
There were no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted.
Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony.
His sprite really looks baby. Maybe it's because I haven't seen it in a while, or maybe it's a little different.
It's the whole thing is different. Have you noticed he hasn't been using any of his typical animations?
Yeah, and his hair is a little shorter, I think.
A witness's testimony. The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. For those who were not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
I feel like I already know what happened.
Oh, what happened?
We heard a gunshot, so maybe she shot the girl by accident.
Bro! Oh my god,
And
look
since
at
the
him!
body... Dubbed as genius as soon as he started a prosecutor. Today's his court debut.
I'm sorry, but like, this is part of the reason I never found Edgeworth attractive when I played the games. Like, I'm sorry, look at that face! Like, look at that stupid hair part! Like, I can't.
He's only attractive in fan art, bro.
His fan art, though, like,
This dude is attractive, though, I'm just saying. A bit smug.
a bit smug.
Yeah, I'm already guessing Valerie shot the girl while trying to shoot him.
Stan, you're here just in time. We're at the start of case 4. Like,
But
we're
didn't
fighting against Edgeworth.
Edgeworth have a perfect win ratio when Phoenix fought him? I feel like Mia is gonna lose.
Oh fuck. Well, we gotta destroy that record. So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away.
That policewoman you just mentioned. That wouldn't be.
Exactly. The victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
He's so baby. His face. Aha, I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago. With only one thing on his mind. To take revenge against the woman who convicted him. Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now.
Huh?
Yes.
Sincero,
I don't think you know what Nuna means. Maybe a Nuna boy. It's quite obvious.
that is actually Nuna Boy vibes. Him in like a fluffy sweater? That would Nunify him a lot.
It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. Oh!
Yeah! What? Wait a minute, that's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor.
Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice.
Oh my god, I miss the other judge already. Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Bruh. Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite.
Bruh, Phoenix Wright was simping for a girl at this age, and Edgeworth was on trials and shit.
God, I'm just thinking about baby Phoenix now. This must be a year before Baby Phoenix, too. Edgeworth is a year younger, and he's still like this. Oh my god.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness.
I call the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case. Is it Gumshoe?
I hope it's the cowboy detective we deal with in the first game.
Oh, I miss the cowboy detective.
Because technically he's not in jail right now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Aww, it's Gumshoe with a different jacket. Witness, state your name and occupation. Gumshoe, Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir.
I wish he didn't have the little
The
beard
scarf.
on his. Yeah.
I finally got promoted to the detective division half a year ago. Aww. I don't believe anyone asked you about that.
Damn.
Who asked, bro?
Hey, Bab, you got any idea how much work it takes? What is it? You're really gorgeous. Ugh. Excuse me? No, seriously, my heart is aching for you. Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache.
Well, at the beginning of the relationship.
Oh my god, it's the start of their relationship. Okay, I got it.
Now, detective, tell us about the incident. Is this voice alright for him, by the way?
That's fine with me, as long as it's not hurting your voice.
No, that one is easy.
Yes, sir, right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force.
By the way, you're voicing 3 characters right now if you want me to take over
I'm
on
fine
any
right
of
now.
them. Okay.
She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. If you want to take over Gumshoe, you can though.
I don't think I can do Gumshoe justice, but I can try.
I don't think anyone can do Gumshoe justice, let's be real.
That much is already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Can I see this real quick? Stabbed with a knife in the back, died from blood loss.
I'm gonna yell at my
okay.
sister real quick, I'll be right back.
Do I keep playing? I guess I'll wait. 26.
Okay, she's making me, yeah.
Nice. I can try. What's the voice you do for him? It's like, okay, sir.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yes, sir. I got you. Okay. Let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here.
Something that makes them very soft and you know.
Goofy. This is a sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. And the river that runs under there is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir. That's not a good look if he was in a car with the body of a dead policewoman. I see. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge. Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture.
Oh.
If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there.
Your Honor.
Oh, he did the thing!
Oh my god. If you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not sure I like you wagging your finger at me as I were some hoser. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Oh, yes, sir.
Here we go, Mia. Hang on.
Okay, now, listen carefully. Kitten, one little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me, and get ready. Does he drink tea before he goes evil?
Please. Also, definitely appreciate the going into the mic with a kitten bit.
I just imagine him going to her ear.
Ugh!
Is he a tea drinker? I think that would be fucking funny.
I would love that. He drinks herbal tea.
On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Follis. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Wow, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge. Have they?
I don't know about this, Judge. Naturally.
Now, when the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Coming right up.
Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. Okay, so he is not a tea drinker.
Boo! I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here.
He's such a square. Just look at those shoulders. God damn.
Right. Need some shoulder reduction.
Kinda wanna draw Mia looking at his chest like that one meme, you know? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, but I was being handed tea.
Oh, okay.
Do
I can
it.
never hear you. Bruh. You think I'm a meme artist? I
Bro,
draw for
do it.
realsies.
I'm a meme
I
artist.
haven't-
I'll do it.
I haven't drawn a single meme in my life.
Actually, I won't because I'm not going to draw a non-twink.
The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright. Especially for a beginner.
I don't need you to worry about me. I mean, the defendant, the witness. Everyone's a beginner in here.
Ha! Got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you got. Kitten.
It's okay, Mia. Stay calm.
Kitten.
Just remember those court procedure videos. You stayed up all night. She's watching YouTube videos all night. You stayed up all night watching. Bro, if Phoenix Wright were canonically like a game in this universe, she'd be watching like Let's Plays before a court case.
Lawyer plays Phoenix Wright. I'm serious. Have you seen the lawyer playing Phoenix Wright?
I've seen a bit. I mean, I saw one clip.
Have you seen was it the autopsy report update clip? Oh, dated? What kind of kangaroo court is this? Alright, do you wanna play or do I play?
Roast your case.
I don't know, you're Mia, so I was like kinda wondering.
Bro. I'm RAing.
I thought you were just gonna chill.
Yeah, but now I've opened up my commissions for next week, so I have to finish my commission really quickly.
Fair enough.
This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right?
Sorry, but I'm afraid I do.
What? What?
The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls.
Oh,
What? The defendant? The defendant called her? Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls.
A note?
Yeah, a top secret memo that she left on her desk. So she knew that she could be killed.
That's not good.
Wear white scarf for identification. Huh? Dahlia?
What?
Hmm. Sus. According to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls.
Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me?
Ha! Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer.
It's that detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person.
Hey, no! Don't make that face at me! I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to.
Was that a trap? Oh my god. That cute face. Didn't expect him to be so sneaky.
Her Nuna vibes leaked out there.
I know. He's too Nuna boy for this.
Guys, I gotta press everything if you got me a clue out of it.
A bridge up in the mountains, but why meet there?
Because it is a very important place to the defendant, that's why. What do you mean by that?
If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage. And the place where all of this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge.
The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls. Ha! Returning to the scene of the crime. How nostalgic. Kitten.
What the hell? Bruh. Was the body of the victim discovered right away?
Yeah, we were really on the ball. We found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great. We even got to say, "Don't move, we got you surrounded."
Wait a second. Isn't there something weird about that? Is there?
Hold on. Hold on. When did they meet? Hold on. Yeah, she might have been dead at that point. Never mind. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something weird about this?
I don't know.
The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly?
Hmm. Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right?
Alright, those are the kissable lips, though.
Oh my god!
Like, I'm not even joking.
I'm crying.
Just
I love how this
look-
was the
look-
case with Mia, and you're talking about Diego this whole time.
I can't see Mia most of the time, so what the hell am I supposed to do? Also, this is not Luna Mia. This is baby Mia. Ha! If that's what had happened, then she would have been killed. She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Falls, but she left a note on her desk about it. About it. If only I had noticed earlier, maybe she'll be alive.
I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone.
Cause she
Yeah,
feels guilty because she shot a girl.
Oh shit.
The criminal stuffed her body into his car truck and tried to make a getaway. How did he have a car?
Mr. Falls had a car then.
Whoa, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right? What? You mean the defendant drove his own car? No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves.
This guy's sure about how he feels about anything?
I forgot his voice for a second and I blanked out so hard. This is a photo of the stolen car trunk. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Wow, that doesn't look too comfortable. She's dead, bro. Is there anything I should see in that picture real quick?
Check it out.
I don't see anything. I don't see any blood either, but they did say she was wearing a thick coat. Oh yeah, she was stabbed in the back. We wouldn't be able to see it from here.
The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct?
Yeah. Ha! For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back.
Shut up! We're talking about a woman here.
You can tell from his photos, but the knife was stuck in her back nice and firm. The condition of the body when it was discovered is a very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or not worthy in the trunk of the car?
Anything strange?
I'm gonna press it.
What did the defendant have to say about this photo? Well?
I was clicking the wrong place. I was like, why is it not going? I'm clicking. What he always says, ma'am. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. That's all he says. Hold on. Huh. I thought I had something, but I don't. Nothing. Nothing. I won't say he did nothing at the very least. We know he stole a car.
I thought he was gonna pull another judge moment and misinterpret that phrase.
Hold on, there's a dog in my door.
Ollie yeets them out.
I'm here. It's just what he always says, Your Honor. And then he always says, "Oh, sorry, I told a little lie." Or something like that. Wow, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested.
Precisely. That certainly is some impressive police work.
Well, no, actually. It was way too close for comfort. We set up that checkpoint just after 5 p.m. We figured that Mr. Falls might just try to run.
What do you mean it was too close for comfort? The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint. That was kinda close. Any later and Mr. Falls could have slipped right by.
Listen up, kitten. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony.
A trap?
I'm just observing how his hair is painted at this point.
Oh my god.
I'm just a ruined man at this, looking at her hair. Bro, earlier today, I was laying down with my dogs, right? And I was just observing how the fur was reacting to the light that was shining on it. Walk into it carelessly, and I'll just leave more than just a flesh
Oh
wound.
my god.
Fun, huh? I'm gonna take a screenshot of his there.
No, it's not.
Well, if you have any chance at all, you better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to be caught early. Can always look for contradictions afterwards. I feel like we already got a lot of information.
Me too. The ever-famous contradictions. I sure hope I can find some of those. Yes, you can.
Alright, we got information, Coco. The thing is, I have no clue what the contradiction is. It's probably on this line right here. Yeah, this one. I don't see anything strange. Do you? Anyway. Oh! Oh! She's not wearing the scarf.
Oh,
Is that something?
maybe? That seems like a bit, yep. Witness!
Her first point.
Yo!
What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Faye?
I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Are we gonna lose health?
Bro. This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that.
You should have practiced before coming to court.
Bro.
Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this. Stay there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy?
What?
I feel like this is reaching stranger danger territory.
I'm a bit uncomfortable. Candy?
Wow, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee.
What? Grr. Come on, Mia. I'm so good. This is even weird in English than it was in French. Shake it off. You're a lawyer.
Shake it off. That song goes hard, bro.
Detective.
Yeah, ma'am?
This photo. You said there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim.
The note?
It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like, thus the special request. I have one very simple question for you, detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo.
Well, to be honest, we did not find it in the trunk, ma'am.
And you stopped there? You should have looked for it. Get it, Mia?
Oh! A caller told her to wear it to identify herself. So I'll expect she did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this?
I see the defense is a little lacking. The scarf you are searching so desperately for, is it this one, perchance?
Bro, that's blue.
Bro, where'd you get that from?
Where did you find that, sir?
On Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation. That's illegal!
I mean, he's a prosecutor, so I guess.
Yeah, but he has to submit all evidence to the to the crime unit.
Actually, in Japan, they actually can introduce evidence on the court itself.
Right?
Yeah, that's actually a thing in Japanese courts.
Okay, yes. However, in Phoenix Wright courts, they're not allowed to do that because that was a rule that they stated in case 5 of game 1. So, he's not allowed to do this.
I mean, he probably did since he's a prosecutor. He I think it's more like for defense lawyers. There's another dog in my fucking door. One second.
He's so sneaky. He be using those One Karma like animations and everything, and he's full on like cheating. Modern Edward was never.
I have all the 3 dogs in my room. Can you hear her breathe?
No.
She's sniffing the mic. What? Why didn't you tell me?
I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. That's so sus.
So he
Submit
can
it
forge
right
it.
now. It's the safest place I know. Submit all your evidence. We should be able to see it too.
Ha! That hotshot sure has a flair for the dramatic.
It's not exactly white, as the caller requested. But as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for.
It looks like it spent some time in the mud.
Not surprising. It was drizzling on the mountain that day. Prosecutor Edgeworth. He was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time. Yes, me. That's right.
The court will accept the scarf into evidence.
Now, if the attorney for the defense has finished embarrassing herself, oh my god, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Faye? Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck. Oh my god.
And make him a little comfy.
Just ties it in a bow. Very good. Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Falls did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there.
That sounds quite promising. Can't wait to hear all about it.
Ugh, everything's moving at its whim. You gotta turn the tables!
Don't forget, kitten. There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius.
A genius, huh? More like evil.
Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. Accidentally?
Bruh.
It shows her wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off. Looking at this photo, you really get the sense that this bridge is very high up.
It is about a 40-feet drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below.
You could not pay me enough to walk through that bridge. Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway?
Let's just say that it was a well-intentioned third party.
Flex is gonna be a character we already know. I forgot to read. Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify.
The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel her to testify.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
So, as you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge.
Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now.
Huh? What?
Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty.
Not again. That's not fair. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. What do you mean,
hold it.
Who is this eyewitness?
She's a college student? She's a college student. I was just thinking about it. Is it fucking Dolly?
I don't know. A female college student?
That's right. Meaning she's female and a college student, ma'am.
Whoa.
Isn't 2005 amazing? She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I came to testify for her.
Maybe so. I'm eating cake, one sec.
Mia, that's very unprofessional.
But as the attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her. You know Diego would make a fat cat joke. For the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statements. That is all. What is that supposed to mean? The prosecution has other, more decisive evidence.
And
We don't have any, so... Our case doesn't rest on a vague testimony of a female college student.
I feel like Ezra would say female in kind of an incel way, like female college.
Female college student.
What's the incel way of referring to female? I forget. It's like feminoid, some shit like that.
Femoid. Oh my god, ew.
A femoid college student, eh? It means she's a female and a college student, sir. Thanks.
If you absolutely must hear her testimony, you'll have to give us a good reason why. We're not bringing a woman here.
A woman.
A woman. Brr. Yeah, Cruz a lot.
Please tell us about the more decisive evidence in question. By the way, in which step are you in the art? In which step are you in the art you're doing?
I'm on the semi-line art phase, but also my tablet just ran out of battery, so...
Oh, okay, fair enough.
The victim is wearing a scarf in that photo, alright. So about the witness who took this photo. What was this person doing all the way in the mountains?
She was taking photos of wildflowers, apparently.
There are many unusual types of flora on that mountain, Miss Faye. People in the area say it's because of the spirits that live there.
Spirits! Now that you mention it, this photo is cloudy fog-like thing. It's a ghost? I don't believe it.
Oh my god, please!
No, Your Honor, no. I don't think it's a ghost.
Drizzling, huh?
That's right. That was a light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary. But not as dreary as the mood that's in this courtroom right now.
Bruh.
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 Looks like a co-franchise move then.
In any case... The point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog.
Fog, eh? I even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge.
Oh my god,
it was
Gumshoe.
really something.
You
Bro,
almost died. Bro, I would be a mess if I slipped on a bridge like that.
I think I would just die.
Is that part of the witness's testimony as well?
Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell down right on her stomach. I remember that happening once myself. It was really brutal.
Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed, or were you the one getting pushed? Does it mean that you pushed someone down like that once? There's mind-boggling tales in the way you said brutal. I wonder if he's Canadian. What? What does that mean? I'm so...
How do you say brutal in a Canadian way?
Brutal?
Brutal?
Brutal.
Ha. Save your nasty luck for the right person.
Huh?
Take a look. Poor baby. The core record seems to have wet itself.
What? Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. Court record, huh? Don't spill coffee on evidence! So in other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, huh?
That's what the witness said. Well, looks like she didn't remember about the scarf. Well, from what she said, it sounds like a pretty violent fight, ma'am.
The area was wet from rain. The bridge was probably wet too. Which would explain why the scarf was all covered in mud, but... There's something about this testimony that's still bothering me.
You keep mentioning the scarf, bud.
Yeah. I wonder where it comes into it.
No, like... The scarf fell on the bridge and then it got dirty, right?
Yeah.
And then supposedly she got pushed and fell on the same bridge, right?
Yeah.
Why is she so clean then?
That's a good point.
I don't know if that's an art error though. So.
I feel like with the Phoenix Wright cases, something like that, they would probably remember, you know?
True. Yeah. Talk about a surprise. I had no idea there was a photo.
So what do I do?
You really still believe him? Mr. Crybaby, I mean?
Of course I do.
So the little kitten believes in fairy tales, huh?
Please.
In that case, the answer is obvious. If what you believe is the truth, then that means that somewhere hidden that testimony is a contradiction. One huge contradiction waiting to be discovered. That's your chance. Alright, I'm gonna present the photo again.
Oh shit, dude!
What?
The Queen's dead.
What?
Yeah, my work chat's just texting.
Let me check Twitter. The Queen died? The Queen? The one that's super old?
Yeah, the Queen. It's on TV.
Don't they play special music when a royal family dies? Royal person dies?
Well, last time when was it Prince William? I don't remember. When Prince William died, there was like this techno music on the radio, and then they cut the broadcast, and announcing he died, and then immediately after they continued the techno music.
I think I've seen that video before.
So, you know. I think they probably care more about Elizabeth though than they do William.
How old was she?
About 96, I think.
Holy shit. I sent you some.
Bro, I can't see that, didn't open.
Bruh.
Okay.
Okay. I'm surprised. It always felt like that's something that would never happen.
That's so funny.
she's
We
like-
were talking about it like during lunch today, and we were just kind of like goofing around. Wait a minute! Oh my god, I'm checking my emails. What if we don't have work tomorrow?
Ooh! That's an actual possibility, right?
It should be. I'm just saying. That's what they were saying, that we'd you know, have a day of mourning. So like tomorrow. If they don't do it tomorrow, then we're not gonna get it at all because they're gonna do it over the weekend. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Right. The queen being dead is very surprising, though.
It definitely is, but you know what? I'm gonna hear about this all day tomorrow, so...
Who's gonna be king/queen now?
I don't know.
Bro, you're British, you're supposed to know.
Bro, I don't keep up with the news.
Alright. Anyway.
I don't live in
I was gonna
London
present it.
anymore, as if I get to see them. It was right! So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct?
Yeah, and fog too. Use a generally soggy atmosphere. Oh!
I love when she does that. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere.
Well, this is a photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk. Considering the conditions at the scene of the crime, some... Oh, that's you.
Considering the conditions of the crime, of the scene of the crime, something isn't right.
Well, by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right. What is it about this photo that the truck that doesn't fit with the conditions that day? The coat.
Naturally, the answer is right here.
The victim's coat? As far as I can see, there is nothing strange about it.
That's exactly what's strange. Remember the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky Bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on his stomach, on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud.
My reasoning is always right.
Did Edgeworth not think about that?
His baby.
Oh, Edgeworth!
That's exactly right. The other day, I fell on a muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beaker was befouled. Yo, days!
I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. Yo, Days! However, that doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. If Your Honor had fallen in the shower instead of on a muddy street, his glorious hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet, but not muddy.
Okay, you're sucking up now, bro. Here. Fortunately, I have yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken.
Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day?
Are you reading your work chat room?
Yeah. I can't with them right now.
Do you need to take a morning break, Coco?
Yeah, I think I might need a morning break tomorrow for school. I got they're all crying. Okay, anyway. Can you prove the blah 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 blah? The surface of the bridge, huh?
Ha! A real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like this.
Neither would a real woman.
Okay, maybe he does. Hey. Oh, she did the thing!
She did it! Of course I can. That's right.
The scarf, right?
Yeah. The evidence is this scarf. I'm sitting up straight. This is intense.
Ah!
It should be obvious. If the scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. No, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo. Oh my god. There are no women respect us in this courtroom right now. I can't believe this. What? I don't remember that line.
I never would imagine Ezra saying bimbo.
This is so different in English. Oh my god, Edgeworth, what? He said it's time out.
Wasn't he raised by Von Karma? Maybe it's rubbing off on him a little.
God, poor Francisca. How did she live like this?
I mean, that's why she has so much to prove.
Oh no. No.
That's what...
I feel even worse for her now. Hey, same to you, buddy. Oh shit, she just called Miles a bimbo! Because that was it.
Miss Bimbo's assertion makes perfect sense to me.
Whoa! I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? Yeah, that's something that you need to answer, so... Huh? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at what the explanation in this case may be, shall we? Alright. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here.
Ha! You're doing pretty good. For a little kitten.
Stop! I want to wring his neck! Mr. Armando! You need to be restrained!
No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered it in the truck, the witness photo showing the defendant and the victim, Or the witness testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. Pretty simple, ain't it? The false evidence. It's one of those three. What you said just now. I'm not sure I like that.
That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over here that said it.
This court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know? At this point, Ashworth is aggressively using false evidence, right?
Right? Like, oh, bro, he's full on karma right now.
Oh!
Ooh!
Put him on him, Your Honor. He is the one trying to slip false evidence into the court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. He's just making a slight ducky face, isn't he?
Slightly. Yeah. The false evidence in this case is the
witness, right?
The witness testimony. I think. I don't know. It's a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen?
Yeah, that's what the witness told us.
Oh my god, I love when she does that. That testimony is filled with holes.
Ooh!
After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all.
That's true. Ha! It's not just true. It's the truth.
Bruh.
There was a truly decisive witness in this case. I'm certain that boy who wandered over there wouldn't have called them in the first place.
Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well.
Well, Mr. Ashworth, it appears that we need to hear from your mystery witness after all.
You should brace yourself.
It's gonna be Dolly.
Lockhart.
Oh god, if it's Lola Hart, I'm gonna click X here.
For the brutal truth. Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time.
The way you said court, the accent slipped out. Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time.
What Mr. Edgeworth said kinda worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth? And is that pronounced in a Canadian way?
Truth.
Truth.
Now, let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons...
Hold on. Okay, this is Dahlia, not Dolly.
Dahlia. The woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes.
The woman. who saw
Woman. This is it, Mia. The battle begins here. Witness, what is your name and occupation?
Oh, it do be her.
Oh, it's her! Everyone's so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
Oh. When I look at you, how can I put it? Look as scrumptious as double-double and a dozen dog-note holes.
Donut.
Donut. I'm not used to saying the full name of the one. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite.
Bruh? This really is.
Donut.
This isn't full of any woman respecters. What the fuck?
I mean, this is back in time. Like what year is this? Like 1998 or some shit?
Bro, this was like 3 years ago. God, I can't. Hey, not so fast. Also, I did find it interesting that they spelled donut in the non-American way.
Yeah.
As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her.
Even Nazareth is kind of simping right now.
Oh my god.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Nazareth. You are a true gentleman. You called fucking my fucking bimbo 2 minutes ago.
God, I can't. Edgeworth needs a real smack right now. Like, for real.
He'll get one by Phoenix as soon. Miss Faye, you could learn a lot from this man.
If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me. Sir?
Yes, my dear?
This is my first time, but I'm sure I will make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
Not at all. It's no trouble at all.
Now then, may we please have your name and occupation?
My name is Melissa Foster.
What the fuck is that name?
Okay, sure.
I am a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct? Correct? Correct?
My brother walked in. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. And you were the one who took this photo. Is that accurate?
How can you be so mean?
She's already sighing. I can't.
Now see here. What are you doing shoving that in her face like that?
Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous.
Next time I'll be first to penalize you.
Oh, I don't like the turn this has taken. Is she staring at me?
And you would be?
Huh? I'm the defense lawyer. My name is Mia Fey.
I see. So you are...
Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I will do my best.
Uh-huh.
I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, they were just starting fighting. Which is when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment.
Is that a crucial moment though?
I don't know. It's not fighting.
Are they fighting? They're just standing there, bro.
Me posting K-drama spoilers.
This is you posting monster spoilers. It's just people standing here
Bro,
like.
if you
"Oh my
actually
God."
watched it though, like those photos are actually major spoilers though.
Uh-huh.
Bro, Monster is so good.
I believe you, I guess.
And right after that, I called the police.
Hmm. By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred?
I believe the map would be of help here.
I was standing right over here.
Yeah, like, unlike your stupid shonens where, like, oh, you do, like, big dramatic thingy, that's a spoiler. No. In Monster, it's like, bro, if this character's opening their eyes, that's a spoiler.
I just love the meme I've made of like men standing emote and Coco like being, oh my god!
Bruh.
With Monster.
I was standing in a beautiful field, surrounded by tall cliffs.
So you took the photo from that location, eh?
I bought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
Oh ho ho! What a cute camera. Just like its owner. Wink. Alright then, Miss Faye. Time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you feel the wrath of my gavel.
Bruh.
Does that mean I can't press you hard?
Probably not. I don't know.
Only
Right?
one way to find out.
Did you say wildflowers?
Yes,
Oh,
oui. The mountain is famous for its beautiful spring wildflowers.
I'll be honest, Coco. I'm kind of sick of French after the last case.
bruh.
Can you do Italian instead?
I can't do Italian!
What other language do you? Can she be Korean?
I'd have to speak Korean then.
Yeah, but you can be like inside of yes, you can say de.
Nah.
What isn't de? Just say
Da
yeah.
or nah?
Could you?
Nah.
Okay. I'm just saying the last case kind of tired me out on French.
Yeah, well, that was a different French voice, so. It's only February. The other voice I could probably do is like more Germanish.
But I feel like that will end up being Francisca, right?
No, because Francisca has much more of a stern voice.
Show
Like,
me the German then.
Francisca would be like, well, I couldn't wait for spring to come. While as Dahlia would probably be more like,
Well, I couldn't wait for spring to come.
I'm down. I'm down for German.
okay, German Dahlia then.
Oh, I know just how you feel. And just like when I first started growing this glorious beard of mine, just couldn't wait, so I wore a dyed blonde Santa beard until mine grew in properly.
Would you mind if we got back to the facts of the case, Your Honor? Was there anything strange about the two of them?
I am a bad girl. I know I am.
Ayo?
It looked like they were having a really serious conversation up there. So I decided to watch them, like some kind of peeping Tom.
No, not at all. Everyone is like that. I love watching other people fight too. In fact, I can't get enough of it. You're in the perfect job then, man. Actually, that's why I took this job in the first place.
Too much info, Your Honor. In any case, it's perfectly natural for you to have kept watching them. Especially dressed as they were.
Well, anyway, I was watching them very closely.
Do you have any idea what they were fighting about?
No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that?
Oh, I just thought that maybe you had overheard what they said.
Bruh.
I would never eavesdrop.
What?
I've got more class than that.
That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level.
Oh my god.
That's when I
Oh, I heard and took the photo.
I was like, if you want to read it again, go ahead. bro.
Why did you take that photo? Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me just kind of took over.
You're in the wrong college for that. Or is it the right one? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Literature? Probably not.
Yeah, you gotta do publicity, right?
Language, probably.
Mhm.
Smells like a lie to me.
Yes, I understand completely. Even now, I can't completely abandon my boyhood dreams. Sure use my grandson to test my comedy routines on.
So he wanted to be a comedian, huh? Not that it has any bearing on this.
All I could do was to use my camera. So I took the photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police.
You call the police?
Yes.
How do you say yes in German again?
Duh?
Da.
Da. Because it looked to me like the murderer was going to try to escape.
I could be speaking out my ass though. I don't know German.
Why do I feel like... Ja. Da, I think, is Russian. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were already moving before the call even came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we had already started our operation.
That was certainly a tough luck for the criminal, eh?
If Terry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony.
Thanks, Mia. Very helpful. Be careful, kitten. That girl has a judge. That girl has the judge wrapped around her little finger. You're going to have a tough time poking holes in the testimony over here.
You're gonna have to come up with something really good, Mia.
Okay, I had to use a contradiction, but I have no clue.
Use your brain.
Bruh.
I love her hair so much. That is such a lovely red.
Do you love the hairstyle as well?
Yeah, I like the hairstyle too.
Have you ever had a red like that?
Not like that.
Bro, you should. When you get another vacation, that is. We got this camera here. A small but powerful model. And with that camera, she took the crucial moment of them standing there. Doesn't feel like a crucial moment.
I think that's a good one to present, to be honest.
Is it? I feel like that. I feel like that's kind of subjective.
Yeah, well, everything is subjective in the end, so. What have you got to lose?
My health. Fine. Probably wrong though.
Witness.
Okay, maybe it's right.
When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. Mia, you don't get it. The subtleties behind their expressions. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight.
Dolly is a fucking monster enjoyer. Like, crucial moment, and they're just talking, bro. They're just standing there.
Dahlia gets it.
I feel like with K-drama effects of like the animal sounds and the flash cuts.
Zooming in on their faces.
Like, do. What's the song? I'm falling. Maybe
Imagine,
the wrong
imagine
song.
it turns into Terry just like confessing his love instead.
Maybe it's the wrong song to play on that bridge, the I'm falling one. Did you read this?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
Well, you see,
The photo we presented was the only one there was. Bruh. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Doll. My apologies, young lady. A Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit.
He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he?
I'm sorry. I am a very bad girl.
Hey, yo!
Please!
I used it all up. The film, I mean.
How convenient. Hey, Coco, check chat.
That? Bruh. We're still in
I
the
need
middle
to-
of this!
Fine! You rented a film.
This photo was the last one.
What? Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself, playing among the wild flowers.
Bruh. So fucking selfish.
Oh, witness herself? Then who took the photos?
Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it.
So you took photos of yourself?
That's so weird.
That's kind of cringe.
I remember taking some photos of myself once too.
Please, no details.
It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
What? Wait, just a minute.
Oh, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeverse, you're quite the poet.
Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed.
Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk.
Ha! Looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that gets getting all the attention. Okay, so he's not a Mia unique thing, it's just our women.
What's the opposite of women respect?
Incel.
Incel. Gonna need that tea break soon. Yeah, it's sickening.
Do you want me to keep going or are we taking the break?
I don't know, it's up to you, dude.
We have two tea time redeems, Cook. Are you just gonna disrespect that?
Fine, I can't disrespect tea time redeems. Okay, we take a tea break. And while I take a tea break, I'm gonna leave y'all with my favorite emote now.
Do you have the other one?
What other one? I think so.
There.
No, I didn't. I didn't upload the normal one.
Bruh.
I'll upload it on BTTV.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be RB.
This is my own emote. I'll have to say that every time. Okay, uploaded. Now I'm gonna go make some tea. I deserve it, because it's been a long day. And my back's hurting.
I'll leave y'all with some K-drama beats.
Oh, this is new. These shoe statements are new. Is there anything else? Nope. I feel like I have a contradiction there. I'll have to check them out. Fuck! She only got 10 yards. Could she have gotten 10 yards? Where's the map?
Could she? About 10 yards before she was stabbed in the back. Oh!
She couldn't have, right? Because the bridge is broken,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
If I'm thinking about the positioning correctly.
It seems right.
Oh, they even specify how long this is. This is 5 yards. Interesting. I'm gonna present it. Damn!
Witness, your testimony is a joke. Oh my god.
Huh? What? But I just...
Miss Fang, I thought I warned you to not make the witness cry. Fix his hair.
One short testimony and 2 bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You said there were 2 contradictions?
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area.
The queen dying is so inconvenient right now because I just want to look at memes of it.
Oh my god, do it later!
So inconvenient.
This is the most important plot line!
Fine.
According to a testimony, the 2 of them were in the middle of the bridge. Cannot believe she did this on the day I was playing this case. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then,
She would have hit a dead end.
you said 10 yards, but she couldn't have ran even 5. Because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side.
What does all this mean?
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie.
Damn.
That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court.
Just a moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth.
Mister?
Bro, why are you being respectful to this? Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion. Imagine me as like a kid with you know, in my head, I hadn't seen any like fan art of him. Like, I didn't know, like, you know, to me, I just play this video game on my DS from my like 300 games in one cartridge. And to me, I was like, this pompous asshole with his stupid ass side parting and his smug ass attitude being rude to my girl, how dare he? I hated him so much. Dude, I don't even want it. Like, I cannot express the level of hatred I had for this man when I first played this game.
Is this the first one you played?
Yeah, this was the first one I played, so I was introduced to him as his, like, worst. And I hated him so much. Then I played Phoenix Wright 1, and that was also in English, so I didn't get the extra smugness of French. And my perception changed a bit. And then, you know, then it changed a lot after seeing a lot of fan art, but but before that, oh my god. Oh, it's all coming back to me from this case. Like, everything I felt about him is coming back. I hated him.
But now you love him.
I mean, I love him. He's very sweet. He's grown. You know what? That's called growth. That's called character development. So.
Should try it sometime. On the... What do you mean?
Mita Naita Sadmanti. There's one major mistake in this diagram. What did you say?
What are you referring to?
It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
I don't think, Flynn, I don't think it matters when it's to a game character and not a real person.
Yeah, surely no one's gonna ban me for saying that to Miles Edgeworth.
So you're saying?
I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, you know what? If that's gonna be my downfall, I accept it. If I get banned off Twitch for calling Miles Edgeworth, baby Miles Edgeworth, who called Mia fucking Faye, a bimbo, I will take that for her. I will take that bullet for Mia Faye.
Worst case scenario, Facebook Gaming is waiting.
What?
Facebook Gaming is waiting if we get banned.
Out of all people, Mia Faye! What?
Edgeworth! Edgeworth, you were so low back then! You really needed Phoenix. Oh, you really needed him. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, disrepair. There's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident. That's ridiculous. You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence.
Ha! That guy is good.
Don't you dare praise him. Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy.
Evil. What? That coward.
Well, Miss Faye, it seems you've once again made a reckless accusation.
I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
No. It wasn't your fault at all.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish, once and for all, what it was that the witness actually saw.
Indeed. Alright, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony?
But it is so hard to go on.
We're on your side, Miss Foster.
There's no need to worry, just tell us what you saw.
Yeah, sir. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car.
Why would he do that?
Dispose of evidence?
Can't he just chuck her in the river? Isn't it like impossible to find bodies there?
That's logical though.
I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden.
I found the statement where I'm gonna present it.
He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge.
Yeah, that would be silly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am only supposed to talk about what I saw.
It's so much harder to be, like, cryy with that, with the German voice for some reason. It just feels so much more disingenuous somehow.
Witnessing such violence must have been difficult.
Yeah, sir. I am still shaken up.
Well, it fits her character to not be genuine. If he accepts his testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that.
Oh well, maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on my way home. They'll make a really great matcha latte.
God. This trial isn't over yet.
Ha! That's what I like to hear. Alright, Miss Faye, your cross-examination, if you please.
The contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack. Oh, Mia's seen it too.
Do you agree with the one I saw?
I think so.
I don't know what to present for it though. The map? Above Eagle River, yeah.
A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
Well, what is it?
Take another look at the map of the area, and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
Ah.
In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at the same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water.
Order! Order! I keep going to the other judge voice. I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. But I must admit, it does seem odd not to have thrown the body into the river.
Ooh.
Well, Miss Edgeworth?
How sad.
Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself.
What?
After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature.
What are you talking about?
My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Quite true. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all. It's like Mia is gonna lose to Edgeworth, because it makes sense, because he had a perfect record when he faced Phoenix.
No.
And she specifically took a break after her first case, according to the first case of this game.
But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous. surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car.
That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us.
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I will try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Who is he talking about?
All right. I will do my best. Do your best.
Oh, this is new.
Hit the body.
This is also new.
Then just leave it on top of the bridge.
And this is the last line. Is it?
What?
Hey, kitten. Can you ever put salt in your coffee?
No, why would I?
Why not?
Huh?
Maybe I should go better with coffee than sugar, right?
What?
Listen, my point is, if you're not sure, might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of evidence. What?
He's right, Mia. Present something. I guess.
By the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. It sure don't go well, after all. I think it's a map again. Let me see the new line. Yeah, this is the new line. She was here, right?
Yeah.
And she saw the murder here.
Yeah, she
Would
wouldn't
she
have seen
even
that.
have? Yeah, I don't think she would be able to see the car.
Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time.
Done what?
Made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes.
Yeah. And?
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you try to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way.
Ah!
That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car.
Ah!
I admit the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car.
That's right. It is not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine.
Bruh, how tall are you, lady? You're like 4'6" or some shit.
so sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story.
Does it? Yeah, the shit kind of tall.
Yeah. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge. The outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Ah!
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. But still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
No!
Order! Order in the court! What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo?
Ballyhoo? Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it. But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
Oh! Go.
Mr. Judge?
Well, what is it?
I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that. Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. Except me.
Yes, indeed. Quite true. You know what they say. To err is human, to forgive divine. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here.
What? That's not fair.
Ha! Save the tears for later. Kitten.
You just blew at your mic doing that.
Don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward.
But that wasn't fair.
Okay. Kitten, you need to relax. Then you need to remember. The other kitten is testimony.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
So tell us, how did you know that? How did you know that he broke into the truck?
Aha!
Until you can explain how you knew that. You're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom. Well, witness?
Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk. Because there were marks left on the trunk lid.
Were there?
Were there? I don't see
There
any.
were. I
Oh.
see.
Never mind, you're right.
How do you know that though?
How do you know that?
I'm certain they were scratch marks from when he broke into it.
What? Let me see that photo. It's true. This certainly looks like scratch marks around the keyhole. It's obvious as his trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied?
The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said, is there a contradiction in there somewhere?
Her position!
Melissa Foster. It looks like you finally betrayed yourself.
What?
You said you were in a field taking photos of wild flowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally. I finally got her.
Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here.
Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself. Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was
The second option, right?
he put the corpse in himself. There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches. Oh my god, this is a huge jump though. Like, they are gonna batter her.
Yes, what was it?
Naturally. When she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hit the body in the trunk of that car was Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous. I could never. It was the man in the prison guard. He is the one that...
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used a car key. There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car.
He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. Which means the key would have still been in the ignition.
Oh, I see.
Fix his hair.
Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we wouldn't have uncovered the truth. It couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk.
No!
Preposterous! To even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know that at the time she was taking the photographs.
She says to herself that her camera has a timer on it.
Now's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is that the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. I don't think you can make a mistake about it. Take a look at her camera. It has a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Almost as if the camera was brought just to take this picture. What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? that when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed. Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes. She was somewhere else. Exactly. She was not in the field.
Would the defense please explain further? Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question, we also make clear Miss Foster's true identity. Well then, please answer the question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident of the bridge occurred? Oh fuck, I don't know, bro.
Where do you think?
I genuinely have no clue. Coco, help me.
Okay, so if she wasn't watching
She
the
wasn't.
incident from there, but she knows about all of these funny things.
She's the killer. Probably.
So the camera's still snapping photos at this time. What is it snapping photos of?
This show.
Yeah.
And she,
She's not there.
right,
So where is she?
in the bushes here.
In the bushes. One sec.
Are you looking it up?
No. I know where
Oh.
where she is.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing something else. Okay. Where do you think she is?
I actually have no clue. Fuck. I've been doing so well, dude. God damn it.
You got this.
Maybe she was a killer. No, but we saw the picture that it wasn't her there. Neither the victim was her, so.
Where was she?
The car?
In the car? In the bushes? On the bridge? In the water?
There's no way she's in the water, though. Help me!
Maybe she was either the killer or the victim.
That doesn't make sense. We saw pictures of it, and she wasn't there.
Did we? Look at the
I wish I could-
picture. Oh, we
I
can't.
can't. I wish I could.
Well, what do you remember from the picture?
There was a woman in a trench coat and the dude.
And the woman.
The woman was a cop, no? I'm gonna present it here, like right in the middle. It's probably right?
That's leaning a bit. That's not a perfect middle. Oh, that's perfect
How-
middle. Naturally, the witness was right here.
But that's where the victim is older was sitting.
Did they just have it so that if you pick anywhere near there, it would count as a victim? Or you're like...
Order! Miss Faye, what on earth? What the fuck?
Your Honor, if I may explain myself, because I didn't just guess that. One sec, Your Honor. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car.
Is that her? Huh.
I don't know. Not the best picture, you know. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim. How asinine! Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls. You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? Or should I call you Baby Edgeworth?
Oh!
By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. If Mia doesn't call him a bimbo at least once in this trial.
A himbo.
No, he doesn't deserve himbo. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne. What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo? Can you not just say? It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
Oh,
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster.
me?
Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Oh my god, I love this track. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
At least this track exists compared to the last time you tried to bring up a Phoenix Wright music.
I can't believe it's not there. Even the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. Oh, but the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted. But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. Mia takes a second to read words. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore. You are just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof? I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. Yeah, Ollie, this piece of evidence.
Yeah.
At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like.
Yeah.
Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear the scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster?
No!
Where'd she
Did
go?
she faint? Where's Miss Foster?
Good question. She's collecting herself in the lobby.
Hmm.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as a victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the true criminal.
Ha.
Huh?
Ha. Well, we'll have...
Okay, for real though, I did kind of think that she like Umbrella Mary Poppined her way out, like. That was my mental image of what was happening there until I heard the thud, but then maybe she fell, I don't know.
Wow, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are instructed to wait in the lobby.
Bro, my back is in. No.
Is your back okay, bro?
I'm taking a pill.
You want a massaging pillow I have? It really helps with my back.
Bro, I want like one of those massaging machines that you like fix onto your back and then they break it. Yes, Your Honor. Oh.
Very well, the court is in recess. To be continued.
Oh shit! We actually halfway
I'm surprised.
through?
Are we? I don't know how long this shit is.
I don't know,
Which
I
brings
can't,
the
I can't
question-
remember. I haven't played this case in like 10 years.
Question is, do we want to keep going?
I'm down. I don't know, maybe I'll
When
have
I-
a day off tomorrow.
Are you just gambling on that, or do you know?
I don't know. Maybe.
Check your email real quick.
No emails yet. They'll probably do
Can
it
you
tomorrow
ask-
morning. I
Can
don't
you-
know, like,
can-
everyone's been saying that they do it, so, like, right? Like, you know, right? I'm just saying.
Can you ask in your group chat?
No! Are you,
Can you be
everyone's, like, crying right now. I'm not gonna come in, like, so, do you guys think we have the holiday tomorrow or something? Like, what? That's so, no.
You gotta put it in a very sensitive way, like, oh my god, guys, I'm so sad about this. Anyway, are we getting vacation for this?
That would be... No, there were some people that were there during lunch today when we were shit-talking her. If I come in like, oh my god, I'm so devastated right now. Like, I can't even think about anything. Like, I don't know if I can function tomorrow. Like, oh no! Oh my
You
God.
gotta put some crying emojis.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think, like, no, genuinely, like, you know, everyone's been saying that we're gonna get a day off.
All right.
Just
So
as,
we-
I mean, the Queen's Jubilee was a day off. I'm pretty sure the Queen's funeral is gonna be a day off.
So we can probably finish this case if there's only a second trial to it.
Yeah. But either
Okay.
way, I'm coming home early tomorrow, so even if there is work.
Remember, you wake up earlier for this shit, bro.
I
You're
don't
gonna
wake up
be-
any earlier. I wake up at the same time, I just leave earlier.
Oh.
Yep.
That's good then.
I wake up at 6 every day, but usually I'd stay up until like 7:30 and then get ready. But now I'm leaving at 7:30 instead. So instead of like getting ready at 7 to 7:30, now I'm getting ready at like the end of 6. Like
Damn,
6:50ish.
you used to wake up extra early for that show.
I used to wake up early just because like I always used to wake up at 6 when I had to do stuff in the morning. Because I'd feel a bit like, I don't want to leave as soon as I wake up.
I used to do that during school, honestly.
Yeah.
I used to wake up at 5 and then just start playing games because I didn't want to start my day in a bad note. All right.
Yep. I'm good to go. I
Can
am
I- can-
slightly drowsy, but like,
How about you
this-
go get some more tea?
I have tea.
Okay, can I go pee then?
Go. Avoid rocking the boat.
Don't you have Haruhi today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
We do have Haruhi tomorrow. I'm so excited. I cannot believe Arthur watched up to Endless 8. Not even up to. He finished Endless 8. I cannot believe he did that. What the fuck? Bruh. And here I was waiting for everyone. Well, I mean, I've already seen that show like, what, 20 times at this point? I've seen it like 3 times in this year alone. 3 times! And that's not including the time with Mark and everyone. 3 times! This is my 4th time in this year. This is my 4th time gonna go through Endless 8. Arth can handle it one more time. He can deal. I love that show so much. Like, I complain, but I do love it. And I'm very excited for Christmas when we get to watch it. It's the little things, you know. There's new Haruhi? What do you mean new Haruhi? You mean like new light novels? Hell yeah! Oh, I need to start collecting them. I want to read the newer ones. It's getting a new serialization? Oh my god! Oh hell yeah! Like so wait. So it's gonna stop being like once every like 50 years and it's gonna start getting like updated more regularly? Because I feel like the new one, from what I heard, was more just like a little bit of fan service and nothing like contributing to the plot. Although there was apparently a cute scene added, so I'm gonna read it for that. But if it's gonna happen more frequently, then I feel like they'd actually start, you know, adding proper plot to it. Which is very exciting. Oh, God, I need to read more. Lucky Star's manga's coming back? Oh my god. It'd be super cool if they did like a Haruhi manga. I mean, I know there is one, but like, it's not really up to date, is it? Rose of Versailles anime? Speaking of Rose, I've been reading more Requiem of the Rose King. That manga is so weird. It's really, really weird. It's really pretty. It's gorgeous. I love the art style so much. But for a War of the Roses inspired book series, it is really, really weird. Like, I cannot even describe how weird it is. I made Sleepy read it before I did. I was like shilling it to death because someone else I was following on Twitter was also shilling it, and I thought it was really cool. But I didn't read it, and I made Sleepy read it, and there was a scene in it that was really fucked up, and she was just like, "Why did you make me read this?" And I was like, what do you mean? And then she described the scene to me. I was like, what the fuck? What did I make you read? Then I read it myself and I saw the scene. I was like, oh my god, what?
It's like when you recommend stuff you haven't consumed to people. Like you do that a lot. You're guilty of this crime.
I do.
Like,
However,
well, when you recommended Lost Judgment, I was kind of hoping you
How-
would hate the game.
However, I have never hated a single thing that I recommended that I hadn't played yet, so I'm just saying. I've loved Crosscode and Valhalla and Judgment, so
Imagine if you hated Judgment, even though you recommended it to so
that would
many
be
people.
so funny. I cannot believe how much Judgment was like. I cannot believe how much it made me happy. Like, it was everything I liked in Yakuza 0, but like more, because it was like, you know, the characters were just everything I wanted. And
Bro, I wish Kiwami didn't leave me so burned out from the Yakuza franchise.
Bro, I wish Kiwami 2 didn't make me hate Kiri.
Kiwami 1 story, like, I was kind of expecting Zero's kind of level of story. And I know it's a remake, the old story, but still.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, I will take Kiwami's, like, really, I want to say linear, kind of like basic kind of story over Kiwami 2's, like, billions of plot twists in one scene. Like, someone looked at, I know it came before Yakuza 0, but someone looked at Yakuza 0's billions of plot twists and decided, oh, let's do that, but we're gonna forget the emotional impact behind them and just throw them about instead. That's Kiwami 2. There's no weight behind anything. It's just manic. It's just absolute manic. There's a lot of fun stuff in it, but like the fact that the story just feels like it was just thrown in just feels so like, it just, like, none of the payoffs feel like payoffs. It just feels like you wasted your time with the story.
Yeah, like, I was kind of excited to check out all the Yakuza games after playing Zero, but now I think I'm just satisfied with Zero. This is, and it's worse because, like, I tried playing Judgment and the gameplay gave me PTSD from Yakuza. I was like, fuck.
Judgment's really fun. It's less about fighting though. It's got more about like other kind of mini games. Like, unlike Yakuza, the Yakuza series, which is more like, you know, focused on fighting, Judgment's got fighting in it, but it's more about like the investigation and chasing people around. Like, to a point where you might end up getting sick of some of the chasing around and investigation segments. Personally, I really loved it. I know some people got a bit like, I thought we were gonna fight people, and then, you know, they end up getting tossed into like investigations and like crime scene stuff and, you know, all of that. They also really push you to do lots of like side missions and side court cases. Well, not court cases, but side investigations. So it's very it really focuses on like the lawyer aspect, like a lawyer who is also a fighter aspect, which, you know, if you're into that, then it's incredible. If you're not into that, well, there's still a lot of good things about the game that you could probably get into.
I did like how his fighting style was more martial arts based.
He's also just like got a lot of character that he puts into his fighting style too. Like, a lot of his personality is really shown into it. And bro, he's got really good personality, I'm just saying. Like, he ain't a twink, but I still like him. Like, I'm just saying. I love Yagami. Yagami's such a good character, dude. He's so refreshing. And by refreshing, I mean he's such a dork. He's like such a... He's like... He's not even like stupid. I can't even say he's stupid. He's just like a normal dude.
I think the thing I really loved about Yakuza 0, well, for one, it was Majima, but the Majima I loved, that Majima that I loved does not exist anymore. Another thing was the politics behind it. I fucking loved politics story. One of my favorite games is Metal Gear, bro. I eat politics stories for breakfast. Kiwami 1 did it very poorly.
For me, I like the mystery bits of Yakuza 0. I did like the politics, but like, I'm definitely more a mystery person. So for me, I liked how Judgment veered less into Yakuza hierarchies and all that. Like, it's there, it's just not as prominent. And it's more about this really bizarre conspiracy instead. So it's got like a lot of higher ups in politics, and if anything, it's got more politics because it's less about like Yakuza hierarchy and more about presidential stuff and like prime ministers and everything, like the government. So it's more like this big conspiracy with the government and with like Yakuza and with like the people of that city. But it's more tied into, you know, these cases, and then how our little lawyer Yakuza dude, how he's, you know, how he gets pulled into this giant thing, even though he's not Yakuza, and he's not even a lawyer, he's just some guy, and then he ends up getting dragged into everything, and you're like, okay. And it's fun to see how he like, you know, fits into it, because his motivation isn't to get into this system, you know? Like with Kiryu, it's like he wanted to get into it, and he, like, you know, kept pushing himself to be a Yakuza, which I always found a bit weird, but with Yagami, it's very like, I don't want to be a Yakuza, and I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. I just want to, like, do detective work. And then he ends up, you know, getting this whole crew and being a part of everything, and you're like, okay.
I think the thing with Judgment is that I don't want to play it, but I want to consume it, if that makes sense.
Watch a movie then.
I'll watch a fucking playthrough. Maybe, I don't know. It feels like a waste to do that for a game that I'll probably love.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've played Kiwami 1 like 2 years ago at this point, and I still feel burned out from everything Yakuza related.
Oh my god, please don't associate Judgment with Yakuza.
It's the same company, same engine, same city.
Yeah, but it's written differently. Like, sorry, but like that company does better with new games than it does with remaking their old games. Like, their old games they were great at the time, but like,
it's the same writer too.
yeah, and the writer grew up. I'm just saying. Like, Yakuza 0 was incredible, and like Yakuza 7, from what I've heard, is also incredible. The older games were incredible at the time. Now they just don't hold up the same. But their newer games have clearly shown that they have, you know, developed over time. So that's why, like, 0 is such a, you know, it's such a great game. And like all of their newer games are also really good games.
Is
Like,
Yakuza
focus on the
5
newer
and
ones.
is Yakuza 5 and 6 any good?
I don't know.
Because they're also newer-ish, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know about 5. I know 6. I haven't heard what people have said about 6. I do know that people have said that the gameplay is a bit iffy because it's a new engine. I haven't heard anything bad about 6, to be honest. I think 6 might be pretty good. Like, I generally can't say anything about 6. I don't know.
Okay, so how about
But I
this?
hear
If
people liked it.
If Judgment gets out of console jail, I'll play it.
Good luck with that.
Because console is another hurdle for me. Which is why I kind of dropped Gravity Rush 2. Playing on console is just... I can't do it anymore, man. I'm too old.
I hate that Yagami's actor is like stuck in that whole thing. Like, bruh, that's so annoying. That one moment where they had to flash back to him as a younger person, but they couldn't show his face. Oh my god. But I do like that they use like I don't like when games or you know, animated things use actors' faces and stuff, because it's very like, well, now you're not a character, you're the actor. And that's kind of what this company feels like it's doing with Yagami. But because I didn't know the actor before, you know, his stuff, for me, the actor's face is Yagami. But I like how Yagami looks real, you know? Like, he looks like a real dude, and I love that. Like, he just looks so normal, dude. Oh, I love Yagami. I love Jester. Ah! I'm sorry, that's the main reason I like Judgment. I love Jester so much. He's just a guy. He really is. I love him. Oh, I can't wait to play Lost Judgment. Gacked! We don't talk about Gacked. Well, we have to
When are
now
you
because
gonna-
now he's everywhere.
When are you gonna play Lost Judgment, bro?
In the future, when I finish playing a bunch of other games.
Bro.
Yagami's actor is the VA for Howl. Holy shit. Oh my god. I still can't believe Howl in English is fucking... What was it? Not Christopher Nolan, that's the director. Christian Bale? Christian Bale, yeah. I can't believe he's Christian Bale. Oh, I can't with Howl. I was just saying earlier how... Like, I like that Howl, you know, like Ghibli Howl is like, you know, I appreciate that it's, you know, very important to a lot of people. And it is a really pretty movie. And you know, I don't doubt that. Like, it's so influential and everything. However, it makes me really sad that because it's so big and so well loved, that we'll never get like another Howl adaptation. Because I want to see Book Howl. I love Book Howl and his stupid guitar. I want to see him.
He plays a guitar on the book, and I didn't think he could be more of a shit.
No, he's 100% a shit. In the movie, he's like this pretty boy, like shoujo man. In the book, he's really trashy. Okay, yeah, so you know how in the movie there's those guys that try and hit on Sophie and they're like they like, you know, catcall her and everything, and Hal saves her from that? You know, in the book, he's the catcaller.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. He's really
That's a
pathetic.
That's a very big difference.
He's not this princely, wonderful man in the book. He's really trashy. And I really want to see that. I want to see someone play that. Like, I need to see it.
Play what? The fucking edgy hell?
He's not edgy. He's pathetic.
Well, edgier compared to the movie one, I'm guessing.
No, the movie one's edgy. The book one is like straight up pathetic. Like, he has no hold over Sophie because she's just like a sass machine.
Well, I'll note down that it's 0 days without you shilling the Howl book.
Bro, I'll shill that book to death. That book is so fun. That book got me back into reading. Like, I know it's a book for children. However, I have the reading capabilities of a child, so it's made for me. He is such a drama queen, I know. Oh, I love him.
Do you
Oh,
remember
so
your
much.
first book?
My first book? No.
I remember my first book because I hate it.
Oh, what was it?
My Little Prince. The Little Prince, I should say.
What's it about?
It's about some kid on a planet.
Oh,
and
okay.
he goes from planet to planet and interacts with people.
Oh.
My mom forced me to read it, and I think that forever burned that book from me.
Oh. Okay.
Let me send you the cover image of it.
I can't remember what one of my first books were, but I think one of them was like one of these fairy books. Like, this girl gets into like a fairy school or something. It was either that or this girl who gets like this little pet dog, or this girl who gets into a horse like thing. Like, she learns how to get over her fear of horses or something. Those are some of the books I remember. I can't remember if they were my first ones or if that's just the ones I remember reading. And then after that, like, I awoke to like a whole slew of like witch novels and everything. I got really into witch when I was a kid. Like, those novels were my life.
But yeah, my mom basically forced me to read The Little Prince to help me learn how to read because I was doing that phase. And bruh, I'll at least let the child pick what book they're gonna read. Don't force a book you like on them.
Hmm.
Do you know why they forced me to read that one? Because the protagonist looked like Kid me.
Well,
Just
that makes sense.
a little blonde, fluffy hair dude.
That makes sense why they picked that for you then.
Mm,
Because they probably thought that if they give you a book with a character that looks like you, you'd relate to it.
I hate it, bro. And they made a shitty movie about it too.
Mm-hmm.
They made multiple movies of this actually. Should we watch? No, I don't want to watch this shit. And yeah,
Yeah, give me.
and I need to get back to reading, but I'm so bad at consuming media on my own time.
Read Cruel Prince.
Like I don't play games on my own time. I don't know. I don't watch stuff on my own time. I don't read on my own time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so bad at it.
You should make some time for yourself. You just
Bro,
stop
do you
playing
wanna
games. I'm gonna be real.
let's set up a book club, bro. We just sit and watch that silent and just read.
I actually have a book club with some people.
Oh, cool.
We're reading a book called Brave New World.
And what's it about? It's about a brave new world, yeah.
I haven't started reading it. I have until October to finish it.
It's coming up, bro.
I can read quickly. I can read a book in like a day, I've learned.
Damn. But you can't read subtitles?
I'm sorry. I can't read anime subtitles. There's a difference. Flint can attest to this.
Hey, Flint has an actual condition. Don't you compare yourself to them?
Yeah, my condition is I refuse to read subtitles. Bro, I have like I've got like 5 hours in a day that I can spend on myself.
You have 6 hours now?
5 hours because of my bus times.
Oh, right.
I need to be drawing and doing other things. If I'm not doing both, then I'm wasting my time. I don't have time to read things unless someone's reading it to me like an audiobook.
Oh yeah, you don't even read the books. You use audiobooks.
Mm-hmm. You think I have time to like sit down and stare at a page when I could be drawing? Bro, if I'm not like doing two things, I'm not even doing anything.
Well, maybe. I should give a good audiobook a try. It probably won't work on me though.
Mm-hmm. I
Because
like the
I'm
Cruel
bad at
Prince
audio.
one because the voice, the reader has a really lovely voice. She really made the characters for me. Like, I have noticed that I don't really get into audiobooks when I really don't like it when the reader gives, like, let's say there's a male lead. I really don't like them when they give them, like, this really stoic or deep voice. I'm a bit like, ugh. But when the reader for the Cruel Prince one, I really liked how she gave him, like, this really smooth and, like, mellow voice. It was very I was also reading this other book called To Kill a Kingdom, and I really didn't like that one as well. And it wasn't because of the book was fine, but I didn't like how they had two readers for it. One of them was a girl and the other one was this guy, and like, I'm sorry, but the guy kind of killed it. Like, his voice for the male lead kind of ruined him for me. Like, he sounded like some guy. Like, I'm sorry, but like, he kind of made him lame. I'm just saying. Like, whenever she read the male lead's lines, I was like, that's my boy. But then when he read it, I was like, why? Stop. You're ruining him. You're making him lame. Like, I'm sorry. But I want to listen to a woman giving a smooth, sultry voice, not some dude. This is why, like, finding the right audiobook can make or break something for me. The book I'm reading right now, I like the voice for all of the characters. I just don't like the voice that she does for the male lead. And it's less about her voice and more just that she makes him sound really stoic. So he sounds very boring to me, you know? Like, everything he says sounds really rough. And I'm like, I just want him to sound smooth. Like, she does it for another character, and I really like that. I wanted to do that for him. Like, why are you doing it for some side character? Now I'm like, I'm falling for the side character and not the male lead, please. Audiobooks are really hard. At least when you're reading a book yourself, you can give them your own internal voice. But when you're listening to someone else, like, they can make the character for you. Like, I will never be able to read Cruel Prince and not think of that lady's voice because she really did it for me. Like, Carden is already incredibly written, but like, he would not be anything to me in comparison without her voice for him because, God, her voice was so good. I'm sorry, it was just really good.
You seem to be really enjoying The Cruel Prince.
It was a really good book. Like, it was genuinely, like, it's kind of funny. A lot of people actually complain because it's classified as a romance novel, but the romance is a subplot. And most of it is, like, conspiracies and, like, royal politics and stuff. And, like, there's maybe 2 chapters dedicated to the romance. And by 2 chapters, I mean, like, 2 chapters worth of romance throughout the entire book. Which I love because, one, I don't like when romance is, like, shoved in your face continuously. Like, it's more fun when it's just really, really slow burner and, like, you know, just kind of trickled in. Like, the fun part of the book is that they have so few interactions with each other that every interaction is it's so big. Like, every single action and every word that they say to each other feels so much more significant because they hardly get a chance to talk to each other. And you end up also really caring for all of the characters that, you know, all of the other characters. Like, it's hard to even call them all side characters since they're all, like, so prominent. So, you know, books like that. I really want to find more books like that because I found after reading another kind of novel, I found that I don't really like romance novels, you know? Like, I don't like the ones that are really focused on romance. I like the ones that have it, like, there, but it's not the focus. Like, I like it as a little treat, as a little snack, but I want to read, like, a bigger conspiracy plot. Like, I need the mystery, and I need a little bit of romance to help me, like, incentivize the mystery. But I need the mystery to be there. And I need the... Oh, it's just like a K-drama. I need all the character is important. Like, if it's just 2 characters carrying it, that's not gonna do it for me. Like, even if the male lead and the main character is, like, incredible, no, that's not gonna do it for me. Like, every character needs to be fun. If every character isn't fun, then why am I reading this? Like, that's probably why I really like Pillars of the Earth. Like, that book was, like, barely about romance, but, like, it had romance in it, which was, like, good incentive, but then everything else was really fun. Like, the conspiracies with, like, the church and the Pope and, like, you know, the lords and the church. I said the church, but, like, you know, all of that.
Yeah.
Like, that was really fun.
Have you ever tried reading on a Kindle?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's fine. I read on my phone, so.
Oh, that's a little worse.
I read on my Kindle and I read on my phone. They're both fine to me, to be honest. I almost prefer them to books, to be honest, because books can be a bit annoying to flip through.
I feel like that's part of the charm, though.
I mean, if you say so. I personally don't really care either way. I like having a physical book around, but I don't really care about reading them. For me, I like to get through books really conveniently. Like, if I'm in bed, I'm not gonna be, like, sitting on my side holding a book, because that would be really uncomfortable. But I can do that with my phone or with my Kindle. And even more
Yeah,
convenient is just listening to a book, so. Then I don't have to, like,
I I have a low skill of hearing, so I don't think I could use an audiobook.
Yeah, reading on phone
Just
is pretty comfy.
maybe I just never tried properly with an
Maybe.
audiobook.
I don't know which audiobooks you've read. Maybe a good voice would help. I don't know.
I
I don't know
I
how you feel about voices, but
I tried an audiobook for
dude, I can't
what's
read on a monitor. Monitors are the worst. Every time I try and read manga on a monitor, I'm dead. Like, I can't. It's just not fun. And like, I used to
I
have Kindle on my monitor as well when I was reading, like, when I was trying to like multitask stuff, and I was like, no, this is awful.
I
But
tried
reading
an
on like
audiobook
a small screen is fine.
for Murder on the Orient Express.
Bro, ew, no.
Why not?
Agatha Christie's not a book for beginners. That would put you
Even for
off reading.
audiobooks?
Yeah, even for any Ollie, it's not about reading. It's about consuming the words. It doesn't matter if you read it yourself, if you're listening to it. It's the style of the writing, like it's the prose and everything. Like the way Agatha Christie writes things is just hard. Like it's hard to read. Even for me, like I find it hard to read. Like sometimes I find a lot of scenes really hard to picture because that's the way that she writes it. It's more written as a mystery than written as like this romantic story that you can easily visualize. Like, it's fun. There's one of the ones I really like is actually one of her least popular books, which is called, was it Hickory Dickory Dock, I think. No, is it? Yeah, I think it is that. No, wait. Yeah, it is Hickory Dickory Dock. That's one of my favorite books because it's like really simply, like it's one of her easiest books to read. And the plot is very simple, to be honest, but it's really fun. And like I consider that to be one of my favorite ones because it's just so easy to read. Something like And Then There Were None or Murder on the Orient Express is really difficult to read. So it ends up being a lot like harder to enjoy when it's harder to read. And that's not just saying like, reading it is hard. I mean like the style of the writing is hard. So it's not just you reading it, it's anyone reading it.
So what book should I try, Coco? Not thinking about your very hard bias towards one specific book, right?
Howl. I told you, Howl's Moving Castle is like the best one to read.
Would an audiobook be good for that?
Sure.
Because I want to try audiobook at least once and see how I feel about it.
The reader for Howl's Moving Castle is really nice. She does a good job of doing all of the characters right. She also gets Howl really good. She doesn't give him, in my opinion, an attractive voice, but it does fit him. So for me, I like if I were just going with Howl for like the romance aspect, I wouldn't really like it. But because, Howl's Moving Castle, the book, isn't about the romance, that's kind of just a very small subplot. In fact, it's barely even there. But because it's more about all of the fun characters and the fun parts of Howl, I think her voice does him justice and really well, especially when you consider lots of like bits about his backstory. Sophie's also done really well. Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle is about Sophie, and I love that Sophie gets the justice of a really good backstory and having family that's important to her instead of just like random lady. But yeah, It's a book aimed at children, so the writing style is very simple and very easy to read, and therefore it's also very fun to read. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not one of the people that are like, people should read difficult books because that means it's more interesting. That's not true. All books can be interesting, and I think children's books can be the most interesting because it's just fun to read. Like, simple books are fun to read.
Daisy, you want to do a book club with House moving Castle with me?
Do it. Read it together. Talk about it. Like, you don't have to talk about it with me because I already seen it, so you know it might not be as fun to like say it to someone that's already read it. But you guys should really read it. It's really fun. I'll show it for
Okay,
days.
I just need to find how to pirate an Audible book.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, shall we play more game?
Are we gonna play more game?
I don't know, man. Maybe we should continue tomorrow.
It's up to you, Coco. I'm down to keep going right now, and I'm down to keep going tomorrow.
Yeah, it's almost 10. I should probably actually stop now.
I assumed we were wrapping up since we went into talk mode.
Yeah. Let me play my wrapping up music.
Okay, I found where to download the book.
Okay, great. Do you want to vibe for a while instead? We could just switch. We could switch to drawing mode.
Diana Wynne Jones, right?
Yeah, Diana Wynne Jones.
Wynne Jones.
Do we switch to drawing mode?
I'm down. I have to draw something, too. I'm just unable to when I'm playing Phoenix, right?